so much. Next up, we have Neill Franklin from Law Enforcement Against Prohibition.
You really want me to go after that? This is so unfair. Oh my goodness. Trish, oh my God. No photos, Bill. Just kidding. Her case was brought to my attention by a number of African American leaders around the country, and it was obvious to me that she'd been in prison too long. And I later learned that she was part of a general class of women, some of whom were African Americans, but several of whom were not, who came to be known together as the so-called girlfriend cases, where these young women at some point in their lives had been involved with somebody who was dealing drugs or doing drugs. And very often they weren't involved at all. And if they didn't rat their boyfriends out, they got stronger sentences than their boyfriends did. We had one young woman who was in prison who had nothing to do with her boyfriend's drug dealing, and he'd been out of prison and dumped her and married someone else walking the streets. That was Bill Clinton. He was being interviewed by Tavis Smiling regarding Kemba Smith, this foster child. Now this is Kemba. The judge expressed some worry that it might not be safe for me to go back on the street. Now this is, for those of you who don't know Kemba Smith, she was pregnant at the time and she was in prison, tied to her boyfriend's drug dealing. After a whirlwind decision, the judge took into consideration my supportive parents and trusted I would remain in their custody, especially since I was expecting. He was in the process of stating he would release me on bond, but then the prosecutor yanked back control and quoted a statute from a law book that changed the judge's mind. According to the judge, I was to be remanded for my own safety. Remanded in prison for her own safety. This is one example of many women imprisoned under similar circumstances, imprisoned for less, but have not the connections, power, or influence to obtain freedom. At every turn, there was another law driving Kemba deeper into the downward spiral. Disclaimer, we can't forget the disclaimer. The views and opinions of the speaker are not the views and opinions of Hampshire College, its faculty, staff, students, or donors. Additionally, they are not intended to be political or in any way related to any political party. Freedom. Laws do not equate freedom. Laws should only be enacted to protect your freedoms. In an effort to make us safer, we write, we pass law after law after law, with the laws of drug prohibition making it illegal for two people to engage in a personal contract to exchange products, or for someone to merely use a particular product. The laws to protect the unborn child, criminalizing and imprisoning women who suffer maybe from addiction. We have permitted such laws to be passed. There is truth to the quote, "Those who sacrifice freedom for safety deserve neither." So how did and does this happen? It happens because we are not involved, people. We are not in tune. We are not engaged in the business of legislation. We have fallen asleep locally and nationally within the halls of our state and national capitals. And when we are awake, we fail to swiftly organize, defend, and to strike. This gathering here is about activism. It is about acting. The word act, it is an action. Educate yourselves, write, call, organize, push back, scream if you must. Guys are used to that. At all costs, fight. And the best position to fight from is one of being on your feet. So stand up. Now, each and every one of you, get on your feet. Stand up and repeat after me. I will fight for my freedoms. I will never give in. I will never give up. I will never fall asleep. Where's Monica Ray Simpson at? Shout out wherever you are. You still here? Keep on stoking the fire, baby. Let's make a change together, okay? All right.